this year, and my piece is a graphite piece on that left, well, I guess your right, and it's a picture of my grandpa standing in front of an American flag. Dear veterans, I would like to begin by saying thank you. These words are so simple. In fact, they're two of the first words taught to us. They propose a meaning of basic manners, yet can mean so much more than that. To me, it's difficult to truly find words to express gratitude towards veterans. I'm always fearful that my gracious expressions will never show the entirety of how incredibly blessed I feel to have such dignified men and women protecting my freedom. Yet, I have to remind myself that no words could ever fully repay you for what you have done for me and for my country. It takes an immense amount of selflessness to be able to do what you have done throughout your life. Selflessness is an admirable quality that every veteran possesses. It's a quality that I don't always see in myself, yet is so easy to spot in all of you. Especially my grandpa. He has shown me what it's like to be a truly selfless human. He continuously puts others before himself. His spontaneous acts of kindness, they never fail to amaze me. When I asked him if he could take photographs of him for Veterans Day, he proudly brought me his Green Beret uniform, rifle, and many of his pins. With each article he brought, he had a story or an explanation for what that means. I would never get tired of listening to him talk about it because he took so much pride in it, a pride unlike anything that I've ever seen. Although he wasn't too happy that he had to be in the photos, he still agreed because, he'd never tell me no. With his sense of pride also comes a selflessness that is incredibly rare. A couple of weeks ago, my cousin broke down in Louisiana, 8 hours away from Bardstown. With no one near him and no place to go, he knew that there was no person to call. There's only one person to call, Grampy. With no hesitation, Grampy jumped up and went to leave for his 16-hour nonstop drive. Of course, he couldn't quite make it out the door without receiving a lecture from Grammy, who was urging him not to go, but sent him with 3 days worth of snacks. Despite his angry wife and the setting sun, he took off to Louisiana, saving my cousin and safely returning him home. My point of telling this story is no more than to merely show the amount of selflessness that my grandfather, a veteran, attains. This isn't my only story to show his selflessness now, though there are many, many more. He's always the first person I call if my car breaks down or if I need help in the early a.m. He's someone who I can trust with anything because I know that he will be there with me through it all. He's a veteran with such a strong heart, a heart unlike one that I've ever seen. And because of that, I understand that veterans have hearts unlike the ordinary person. Grampy, you're one of the kindest humans I've had the pleasure of meeting. I cannot express how thankful I am that you are part of my family. I will never forget all the times that you have been there for me or the times that you have taught me what it means to be proud. Even though I'm not going into the service, I want to be just like you. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. I love you. And to all veterans, thank you for all that you have done. My heart goes out to every single one of you. Sincerely, Jenna Hood.